everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Indistinct Chatter. I'm... You did. You were like... I was like, ooh. Anyway. I'm Aries.
And I am your gracious other host, Julian.
Yeah. Very that. I'm just the basic one, you know, vibing.
I always have to have a cute little introduction.
100%.
Of course.
100%. And today... we're going to be talking about RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 6, Episode 5, The Pink Table Talk. Okay? And the only reason I said that whole thing is because it's right there on that screen. So I could see and do all of that very easily, okay?
Yes.
So the divas were put into 3 groups, and they were given 3 categories to talk about. And it was more of like, I feel like it was a serious conversation is what the judges wanted. So the 3 topics, though, were motherhood, body, and sex. Yes. So in the sex department, we had Trinity K. Bonet, Akira Davenport, and Yurika Ohura. And honestly, I really enjoyed their moment together. Yeah, I think it was, they really, it seemed easy. Everyone had really good points to talk about, like, Akira being Kiki and transitioning and then retransitioning back into a male.
Yeah.
Like, fully iconic. And then the next group was Body.
And that was Ginger,
Jan, and Pandora.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think I even heard Pandora say a single word during that entire thing.
Yeah.
I remember she was the one who brought out the pink furry box to be like, what's inside the pink furry box? But that's it. Yeah. I honestly don't know what she contributed to the conversation, and if she did, I honestly don't remember.
Because I remember watching too, like, it was a lot of Ginger saying something and whatever, and then like looking at Jan and like Jan saying something, and then Ginger kind of saying something, asking a question, and then she would kind of like look at Pandora and then look back at Jan, and then kind of like look at Pandora again to be like, hey Pandora, like
say something.
No, like it's your time, and then she would say like a little bit, and
Pandora would be like, yeah. And then the other group was Motherhood, and that was Scarlet Envy, Kylie Sonic Love, and Raja O'Hara. Yeah, I don't know, I'm blacking out. Which was, again, like, I think, like, they were right on the thing with, like, how Sonique was not really maybe the best to be the moderator and the leader of the group. You know what I mean? And, like, Raja was really good, though. I think she talked about and, like, brought lightness to it and was serious and, like, emotional and showed vulnerability. And then, like, Scarlett, I think the thing is, I liked what Scarlett said and I liked what she talked about. And I get that there was, like, RuPaul was like, it made me uncomfortable. Yeah. But it was like, I think that's because she's uncomfortable talking about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, some people who talk about personal things, maybe it does bring them, like, joy and you can see joy in it, but, like, it might also be like, I'm nervous talking about this and being vulnerable on this stage.
Also not even like I'm nervous, but like I just don't like to.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, after we saw everything, it was like a very serious episode. I feel like it wasn't necessarily like fun and games necessarily, which was like kind of weird for Drag Race. And like, it's like, not saying it was a bad episode, but it was just like very different. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I just feel like with one thing, what they're trying to do now with Drag Race is that, you know, they've already had 13 seasons of regular Drag Race and now 6 seasons of All-Stars. So they're trying to now, you know, get out of the box and think, okay, like what new challenges can we do? Like what new things that like, you know, like people are like okay with this, but like if they're okay with it, maybe let's scrap that and do this. And like it is nice, but at the same time, like there are some weird ones that they're coming up with. And you're like, why is this like the thing? The top group of the week was Trinity, Akira, and Eureka. Yeah. And I agree with that, like 100%. I think they did the best because I think as a team, every single one of them was strong. Yeah. You know what I mean? And every other group, there was like one person or 2 people that was like, oh, you know? Because I also feel like with them too, like everything that they were saying, it was very like, you know, one person said something and then they'd say something and then they would all just be kind of like,
and then they would banter.
Yeah, and they would all be feeding into the same conversation and it would be like it was a nice flow that continued.
Yeah, so. But the winner of the week was Ginger Minge. It was her first win this entire season, which is good for her. I was kind of surprised, to be honest. Like I do think she, I do think she did well, but I did think it was gonna go to like, honestly, like to Trinity, Akira, or Eureka.
Yeah.
Because honestly, like, they did it. That's sort of the tea for that. And then obviously the lobotomies of
the lobotomies
of the week are it was Jan, Scarlett, and Kylie Sonique Love. And I said this to Julian earlier, I honestly think Pandora Box should have been in the bottom. I don't think she did. In my opinion, I don't think she did anything. And also, like, I don't think she has done anything this season so far that I'm like, this is memorable. Do you know what I mean? And
also, I was just actually very disappointed that Scarlett was in the bottom, because, like, with the look that she had, and she didn't do, like, really bad in... She wasn't like, wow, you were terrible. I was... Like, everything you were saying, I was like, no. It wasn't that bad.
Exactly. The thing is, all the judges basically said, yeah, you had such a good point. You brought such a different point of view that, like, is a different story, and it was so good. There was a little bit of, you were a little play or, like, character sometimes, which we didn't want, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
So, before we get into the wears and the tears with all the things, please don't forget to like,
share,
subscribe,
comment,
and smash the notification button before we get any further with the episode.
Because we don't want you to forget, okay? We want you to be here next week. We want you to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay? So
we want this to be a walk that you remember.
Not leukemia.
That's my drag name.
So now we are going to get right into the wears and the tears, and we're gonna let you guys know what we think. So for the runway today, the theme was Clash of the Patterns, not Clash of the Titans.
That's why I wore so many patterns today.
So let's delve right in to those looks. So first on the runway, we have, as she said, TKB, Trinity K. Bonet. And honestly, when she walked out in this look, I was like, bitch, hot damn, I'd wear that.
Yeah. Her makeup is, like, giving everything. It is giving, like, African royalty. It's beautiful.
I love, too, that sort of, like, coat kind of thing. Like, how it kind of, like, comes out. It almost looks like wings.
Yeah, it's angular.
Yeah.
My favorite part was when she was painting her face, though, and Akira was like, oh, I didn't know you were doing SpongeBob. And Akira was like, shut up, bitch. I was like, I am living for that.
The wearest wear. The weariest wear.
It's 100% a wear, mama. She looks amazing. Next up is Eureka O'Hara.
I thought you said Eureka, we found her.
I wish I said that, honestly. I actually really enjoy this look. I was like, I don't think it's necessarily very creative.
Fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not,
It's literally Clash of the Patterns.
Yeah, like, she has every pattern, like, that, you know, this is all her scrap fabric she's had, like, in her, you know, or whatever.
And there's a lot of scrapped fabric there. But the funny is, because we've torn a lot of her looks. Count it. Something weird about the wig, I don't know why, but, like, I don't know if it's just her skin color, but, like, I feel like the wig is very, like, prominent, like...
The line?
Yeah.
It looks like a hat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, also, I know I dragged her makeup last week, and I still stand by what I said, but this looks a lot better. It does. But I'm gonna wear the look. Good for her.
No, honestly, like, me too. Like, looking at it, like, when she first walked out, like, I feel like, obviously, like, you know, like, it is, like, the patterns, like, the clashing pattern, and, like, I don't like the way it looks, but, like, it is the challenge, and, like, I actually do like this dress, too. Next up, we have Akira C. Davenport.
Yeah.
And this, I'm just not quite sure of the clashing pattern on this one.
I actually really like this. Yeah, I think this is, like, because, like, she's the pattern, you know, for the clothes. And I know that, like, it's been done, but I just think this is, like, out of all the ones we've seen, this is the best one in my opinion. And I think it also gives me, it's, like, in a sense, like, this might be a reach, but she's wearing this, like, mask, and it's giving me, like, luchador fighter, and, like, pattern clash fighter. So it's sort of like, do you know what I mean? It's like she literally is, like, like, I feel like if she, like, she could be a superhero or something, and her name could be Clash of the Pattern, or something, you know what I mean?
Like, for me, I enjoy it. I'm not, like, a super great big fan of it. Yeah. I just don't know. It's something about it for me. I'm like, I wanted to see an actual pattern on it, because, like, I feel like right now she's like the pre-pattern. You
want, like, a legitimate pattern. Yeah. Because she's doing, like, a meta version.
But yeah, it's a tear for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear the look because it's sickening. No. Sickening. Next up is Raja D. O'Hara. Okay? She looks so good to me. I think she's, like, has one of the most beautiful faces on this season.
Yeah, like, for this outfit, I would definitely wear this.
Yeah, it's a wear.
Yeah, and I like that, like, you know, I'm liking the kind of, like, the pant outfit, you know? Yeah. I'm like, I love when people do, like pants. Dress, like, no, like dresses and stuff, but but I like when you see pants, when you do them right, it's just right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Next on the runway, we have Kylie Sonique Love, and this outfit, I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah, I think I think it's a beautiful look. You know what I mean? I think it is, like, a beautiful dress. If I saw someone wearing this, I'd be like, I want it. I would wear this. You know what I mean? But I don't necessarily see Clash of the Patterns. I see, like, is this cheetah? Yeah. Cheetah print with, like, blue and green on it. So I'm gonna tear this look. I almost said why. But I'm gonna tear the look. I do think she looks beautiful, but it's just not the assignment.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I really want to say think she looks beautiful, but I also don't want to lie to you guys. I just don't think this is a good look. So, therefore, it is going to be a tear.
Up next is Scarlet Envious.
Same.
Okay. This is really beautiful.
That seemed very underwhelming. This is very beautiful.
I think she looks really good, and it does have that, like, 1940s, 1950s, like, housewifey vibe. And I love the sentiment that it's made with her grandparents' letters. I do want to say I wouldn't know that that's the tea unless she said it. Fair. Do you know what I mean? And that's just, like, and that's, like, cute.
For me, I really do like this. I do see, like, you know, all the patterns, and I feel like she put them together beautifully. So, like, the clashings is patterns. The patterns are clashing, but it's still, like, beautifully kind of, like, done. So they're not, like, actually clashing, but, like, there is, like, more than one pattern where they shouldn't be on a dress. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like she succeeded in this, and I would definitely wear this.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna wear the look as well.
Next up. Oh my fucking...
Sorry.
You almost headbutted me. Next up we have Jan. Jan's look is,
she wore it on the main stage.
Yeah, she
chose to.
She consciously made that decision.
She asked someone to make this.
I feel like what she is doing with the clash of patterns is all of my bag patterns are clashing. And I don't know if I respect that decision or not.
Yeah. To me, it literally is just a pattern with weird accessories and all the bags. And I honestly, a prop to me is, like, if you can't successfully do what you need to do without a prop, then
you didn't do it.
Then you didn't do it. And it's just not my, you know, props for me can get in the way and are annoying and distracting. Unless, like, you were, like, a professionally trained swordswoman, and you, like, have a sword and you use it properly. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna tear the look.
Yeah, but yeah, unfortunately for me, it's gonna be a tear as well.
Next on the runway is Ginger Minge, and I'm gonna say,
I'm nervous.
I was gonna say this is rotted, but no. I think for Ginger, this is a home run.
Okay.
For Ginger. And I'm gonna be really specific. For Ginger, it's a home run. Okay? Like, she's out here trying to catch the Gila monster. Like, you know what?
With the butterfly
With the butterfly net.
From the dollar store. I do like this. I think it's really cute.
For Ginger.
Not just for Ginger. One thing I don't like about it is that everything is cinched in and the boots are thick.
I'm gonna wear it.
For Ginger. I would have to say it's actually a tear for me.
Yeah.
Next up on the runway, we have Pandora Box in her homage to Sally from A Night Before Christmas. Which, as soon as she walked out, I was like, I get it. I like it. But also seeing it for a longer time, I'm a little bit underwhelmed because I feel like I wish she put more to it. She literally just said, okay, here's Sally, and then make her legs into a dress, and that's the outfit.
I don't like this look.
Fair enough.
I honestly do think, though, that this look and her performance tonight should have landed her in the bottom. Having said that, the look's a tear for me.
For me, also, I'm gonna say it's a tear.
Okay, so after all that runway bullshit, bitches, the top was, I want to say Eureka, I'm getting my fat girls mixed up. Gigi, and the bottoms were Jan, Scarlett, and Kylie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I still think it should have been Pandora. So Ginger has to lip sync against
Bianca Del Rio. What?
Honestly,
that was crazy.
Bianca would have lost. She doesn't lip sync.
Who? How do you know? You've never seen her.
No one has.
Because hey, as she said, when you do it right the first time, you ain't gotta do it.
Yeah.
And she's like, this is not the first time. Where's the bathroom?
Period. I don't think, and I don't know if people know, but Julian's like in love with Bianca Del Rio. I don't know if we ever talked about that before on the show, but like,
I don't think we have.
Yeah, they're like your favorite drag queen.
Yeah.
So
100%. That bitch.
Yeah, so seeing that for him was a moment. But yeah, so the actual lip sync assassin is Mayhem Miller. And Mayhem actually is like an iconic lip syncer. She has like so many good lip syncs from the seasons. Ginger won the fucking lip sync, okay? She sent home Scarlett Envy. And like I said, I don't think she should have gone home today. No. I thought her runways, yes, she's been safe the whole time, but I think her runways and her storyline has been like actually so cute this season. As I said, I do think Pandora should have been in the bottom, and I do think Pandora should have gone home this episode because honestly, she's given me nothing but dust this season. I guess maybe we should talk about what our favorite looks were and our favorite look and our least favorite look were from the Pink Table Talk episode of All Stars. So,
yeah. So let's start with the tear.
Yeah, we always end on a good note.
Yeah.
With the wear. Yeah. We don't want to end on negativity. I'm gonna say it because I want to say it. The tear.
She's not bitter.
Okay? I'm not bitter. I just don't agree with it. The tear's Pandora Box, okay?
Yeah. The wear, on the other hand, the look that kind of shined a little bit brighter.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit brighter. I also just want to say, me and Julian didn't necessarily like agree a lot this episode. We had a lot of different wears and tears, but this was the one that I think we...
Wait. There was a lot of clashing.
We agree on this person, but there was one that I thought could have been, but he necessarily didn't, so that's okay.
So the wear of the episode, or of the week, I guess, is Trina K. Bonet.
Yes, TKB. Yeah, no, I think she was like the first one out on the runway today, and she just the makeup, the look, the everything was beautiful.
Yeah. The SpongeBob.
But yeah, again, don't forget to like,
share,
comment,
subscribe,
and smash that notification button. Okay.
Smash it. Hulk smash
it, daddy. But yeah, thank you for viewing.
Thank you for that one view.
We hope this video gets at least one.
Honestly.
We'll catch you next week, divas, okay?
In
Distinct
Chattr. That was a weird one. But we did it.
We'll catch you there.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Somewhere there. In Distinct Chattr. Bye.
Bye. Bye, camera.
Bye. Insert fart noise here.
Do it.